We're moving on to this. The New York Times has a list of the most influential magazine covers of all time. For example, Ellen DeGeneres coming out on the cover of Time in 1997. Or Life publishing never-before-seen images of a fetus in full color in 1965. Some people might remember that. And then there was this image of the Twin Towers on the cover of The New Yorker in September 2001. So what do you think are some of the most iconic, and what makes an iconic magazine cover?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say I'm glad we're talking about magazines because like nobody talks about magazines anymore. So let's go back into the time machine to 1999, Rolling Stone and Britney Spears. Remember this one? I'm only 5 years older than her, but this was my sort of era of like being young and, discovering who I am as a woman. And so, adults looked at this cover one way, and then her fans, the younger peeps, we looked at this cover in a completely different way. For me, this was her emancipation. She is a woman now, and for parental and religious groups.
There was a mixed message in there.
No, I didn't see the mixed message. As a young fan who was around the same age, I was like, this is her sexual awakening. And of course, we all remember what the adults and the religious groups said. How dare you over-sexualize a young girl? And I was like, let her live.
Wait. I think a push-up bra and a stuffed toy is a little bit of a mixed message.
I lived for it.
For me, it's Madonna. Madonna is the most iconic, right?
Speaking of sexual.
Holding on to her private parts. And owning it. Do you know what I mean? Owning her sexuality. And that's what makes that so powerful to me.
I thought you were going to mention your cover. Weren't you on the cover?
Oh.
Were you
my
ever
God.
on the cover? Yeah.
Oh, no.
You thought we didn't know? I watch, honey. I'm a Housewives fan. I'm like, you're not going to bring up your cover? Look at that.
How funny. So that first cover was 30 years ago. Playgirl, and when they asked me to be on it, I'm like, well, I'm not showing any of my body. They're like, it's not about you, girl, it's about him. I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway, so that was 30 years ago, and then they asked me to come back and shoot this for this year, the new cover.
Wow.
30 years later.
Fabulous.
Hot.
So good.
Right?
Hot.
So, I think it's a time thing, right? Like the towers and all these, moments in time that are frozen from these iconic, covers. I'll always have that moment frozen in time from 30 years ago, too.
If I had that cover, I'd blow it up and put it over my fireplace.
Exactly.
That's me.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.